right. Hello, everyone. We're here at the Smead Ice Rink in Western Mass. The Icehawks looking to take on the Western Mass Wizards. This is a non-EJ game, non-CHC game. So really it's just a game to keep the blood flowing and keep these guys playing. Just an add-on game. But I think this Western Mass team is a pretty good team from what I saw. They're actually making their way on the ice right now. They looks like they've played about 6 or 7 games. I think they have just one loss. They played our friends over in the Western, I think last week, and they beat them 6-2. We really haven't seen Western play, so not a great gauge, but they do seem to score a lot of goals based on the results I saw. So hopefully we'll have a nice competitive game today. Looks like your Icehawks are probably going to be in white today. They just Western Mass came out in purple, so it looks like the crowd, the Icehawks crowd, is going to be a little thin today. It's about an hour and a half, 2-hour drive for most of us, and so I think a lot of people are going to be catching this via this telecast. And so Western Mass is taking the ice. The Icehawks still not out here yet. Probably getting some last words of wisdom from Coach Matt and the other coaches. So keys to the game, I think, move the puck, move the puck, move the puck. It's something that we hear the coaches say all the time. They like how this team is moving the puck, and they know that for this team to be successful, they have to move the puck. And so that's what they've been doing. And they've also been getting some scoring from a lot of different people. So some good balanced scoring, which is what you want to see, and some good defense. So we have everyone today except for Kevin Walsh, one of our goalies. So we have Maltby and net today, but all skaters are here today. And this Icehawk team is 5-4. 2 of our losses came to EJ teams. One was a non-EJ, non-CHC team, like this team here, and one was CHC. But they're 3-1 at CHC, where I think it counts the most. And looking to get a good warm-up here and back to the CHC game tomorrow against Central. So, as you can hear, I'm solo, so my partner in crime, Kevin Walsh, is not here today. He'll be here tomorrow, he tells me. So we'll be up at the Bird's Nest. Last week, we didn't have a signal working. Oh, and there we go. And there we have Matt Monaco. Yeah. And Rich, hey Rich, any words? Any last words? No, see these guys. All right. Yeah, the only way they're gonna talk is if I get a young kid to actually go and put a camera in their face. Otherwise, they're not gonna. The coaches.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Otherwise, they're not.
So, let me ask you.
Yeah.
So I have to pay attention.
Okay, so our Icehawks warming up here. We're trying to work out the scoring here. We're trying to get someone to keep score. Normally, Walshy does that for us, but he's not here, and there was really no one else to do that. And Peter Sadlin was nice enough to pick that up, but he's having a little trouble with the app right now, so he's trying to work that out. So hopefully we can make that work. But regardless, we have a good connection here. So I think the filming is good, and I think the vantage point is pretty good as well. I'll try to zoom in when the puck makes its way to the other side of the ice. But the Icehawks are right in front of us. Catch a good glimpse at their warm-up. Big hard shot by Jamison Husk. Oh, and a nice shot by Patrick. Yeah, these guys can shoot. That's for sure.
I don't know.
So just so everyone knows, the Smead Arena, if that sounds familiar to everyone, this is one of the rinks that's used during the Icebreaker tournament that the Icehawks organization does every year, which we'll be at in about 4 or 5 weeks. So this is one of the rinks that they use. Okay.
First message from this year, what I have is August YouTube.
Okay. I'll resend it. That's okay. I sent it a while ago, so it might have even been 2 months ago by now. So okay. Yeah, no problem. Oh, no, that's okay. That's okay. All right, so here we go. Team's getting their last minute instructions from their coaches. Icehawks bench is, of course, closest to us, which is great. We get a good line of sight to these guys. And set to begin. So, okay, so out here we have Luca, Blake, Carson, Jamison, and Jackson. Jackson's playing D today, and Blake is playing center. And into the zone is Western Mass, knocked off his stick nicely by Carson. Carson tries to get out of the zone, can't. Now chasing for it is Jamison. Jamison has it behind his own goal, tries to get it out to Carson. Carson tries to touch pass, and finally comes out of the zone. And now it goes back into the zone, and Jackson chasing. He's behind his own goal, gets it up to Carson, that just gets by him, comes back down low, and nice defensive play there by Jamison. Comes out to the point, big shot, nice save by Maltby, and that gets cleared, and that's going to turn into an icing. And that first shift definitely challenged by a strong, what seems to be a strong Western Mass attack. And so now on the ice we have LB, Robbie, and Patrick. Okay. Oh, just realized we're missing Cohen Pauly, I guess, today. So that's the one skater we are missing. Okay, so Jamison with the puck goes to his D partner Jackson. That comes up, blocked off his stick. And that goes into the Western Mass zone. Around the net is Patrick. Patrick gets it up to the D. Oh, big shot by Jamison. Glove save by the goalie. And we're going to have a D-line change here. So we have Christian coming on the ice along with his D partner Elijah. Zoom in a little bit on this. And face off, and at the dot we have LB, I think. Yes, that's LB. And that's just going to come out of the zone. Chasing and digging is Elijah. Nice job getting it over to Christian. Christian wheels around. It's over the blue line, over the red line. Nice pass just off Patrick's stick. It comes back. Nice job by Elijah. I think we're going to have another change here, and we do. Okay, so now we have Blake, Caden, and Will on the ice. And same D pair, so Blake at the dot, and that goes over to Christian. Christian gets it out of the zone nicely over to Blake. Blake into the zone with a head of steam, tries to dangle, and now chasing is Elijah. Elijah has it, gets it out of the zone, and that comes up to Caden. Caden nicely, but that's knocked off of Blake's stick, and now Western Mass with a head of steam. Big center coming through, and nice defensive play by Elijah to break that up. And Western Mass kind of just wasn't a very good shot. It was like a knuckleball that I think Maltby didn't really see. There was a lot of traffic in front of the net, and it just sort of knuckled its way into the goal. Okay, so we have a line change here. And Western Mass into the zone. And Patrick into the zone. That gets knocked off his stick. Okay, so we have Patrick here at the dot with Luke and Carson at the wings. That goes over to Jackson. Jackson into the zone and gets it in deep. And now Patrick back for it. Back to the D. Shot on goal. Nice shot. And with the puck, I think that's Jackson. No, that's Patrick. Patrick has it. Knocked off his stick. Carson digging. That comes back to Jamison. Jamison elects to shoot, but that hits Patrick. And nice low shot. And that goes by Jamison. Jamison takes a nice angle and rides him off the puck and still behind the net. And nice job by Jamison getting it up to Carson. And now we're going to have a line change here. Okay, so we have Blake, LB, and Robbie on the ice, and Elijah and Christian is the D pair. So that comes over. This Western Mass team is certainly fast and pretty physical too, so they're a good team. I think they're surprising me a little bit stronger than I had expected. So it's going to be a challenge, but a good challenge for these Icehawks. They're up for it. And that's Christian. Pinches down low. That comes out to the D, but just out of the zone. Nice job by Christian to wheel it into the zone. and tries to center, but that gets blocked. Back for it is Elijah. Elijah gets it deep, but that's gonna, not sure. Might have been an offsides. Yeah, it's an offside, so it's gonna come out of the zone. Okay, Blake at the dot. Okay. Good job by Elijah, knock it off his stick. Nice shot and nice save by Maltby, but couldn't hang on to that one. And Robbie with the puck nicely out to Blake. Blake does a nice job just poking it in front of him and does a sidestep to avoid a hit, but can't avoid that hit. And that's going to come around the boards. And nice one-timer by Christian, but couldn't get a lot on it that time. And that comes out to Caden, I think? Yes, Caden. Okay, so into the zone. Christian trying to, it's a shot on goal, but actually hit the side of the net. That's going to come out of the zone. And looking to reset are the Wizards. And they're trying to stretch pass, but that gets broken up. And into the zone. And nice positioning by Maltby, nice save. Okay, so we have all five out. So we have Patrick, Luca, Carson, Jackson, and Jameson out here. Okay, I think this is going to be a good game for the Hawks. It's forcing them to move the puck quickly, which is going to be good for them. Getting it in deep is Durso. They're looking to forecheck. They do. And it's going to come back to Jackson. Jackson ridden off the puck, unfortunately, but nice back check there by Jameson. Jameson with the puck. Tries to get it up. And that goes up into the netting, so we're going to have a line change here for the forwards. So Robbie on the ice with LB and now Blake making his way onto the ice, same D pair. Okay, so Robbie gets it in deep and looking to forecheck here. Comes back to Jackson. Jackson gets it up. Nice to Robbie. Robbie, nice cross-ice pass. Nice job by LB to just get it in deep and looking to forecheck here. It does a real nice job and tries to center it, but no one there. And Western Mass looking for that cross-ice pass, but it wasn't there. And nice job by LB is using his lacrosse skills there to bat that down. And, he tries to pull the string, but that gets knocked off his stick, so he elects to try to go back to his D. And that might turn into an icing, and it does. Okay, here we go. So we have Patrick at the dot, and Will and Caden. So that comes back to Elijah. Elijah shoots a little off target. That comes back to the D again. Christian puts it down low. Patrick with the puck now, and makes his way onto. All right, so Elijah digging. digging, gets it. He's behind his own net, but loses an edge there, but nicely recovers and gets it over to Patrick. Patrick reverses and goes the other way, reverses again and goes to Elijah. Elijah tries to get it up to Caden, does, and Caden gets it into the zone nicely, and Patrick behind the net, working. Nice centering pass, shoots, and just goes wide. Still digging. This line doing a good job of keeping the puck where it needs to be. And we're going to have a line change here, but that was certainly a good shift. So I think the Hawks have picked up their game in the last few minutes here. I think they were just a little bit surprised at how Western Mass came out with their speed and physicality, and I think we've made that adjustment. And so now we're seeing a more up and down game. So, okay, so Blake at the dot. That comes back to Elijah. Elijah shoots. That's wide. It comes back to Christian. That's just off his stick. And that's going to come back to Christian. And that comes over to Christian. Christian gets it over to Blake. Blake shoots. Oh, nice play. Durso a little backhand centering feed, and Carson bangs that in. Just a really nice hockey play. This line has just been working really well together, and there's another example of that. So just really well done all around. Good hockey play. So goal by Carson, assist Luca, and good shift all around. All right, so it looks like Icehawks actually have Western Mass on a very different footing now than they did in the beginning of the game. Okay, so losing an edge, I think, with Elijah, but Elijah doing a good job of just bothering him enough. And doing a nice job is Patrick. Oh, and a nice pass over to LB. And LB almost converted there. Just another nice play. And that comes up to Robbie. Robbie tries to get it in deep. He does. They're looking to forecheck. First one in is Patrick. LB doing a nice job scrapping in the corner, and still scrapping, so well done there. And that's going to, nice step up. Oh, and we might have a penalty here, and we do. We got a trip. Yeah, we got a trip here, and delayed penalty, and now the whistle blows. So good job there. And so Hawks are going to go on a power play, and okay, so we got a power play here. 4 minutes, 59 seconds left in the first period. 1-1. Okay, so Urso gets it back to the D. Oh, a nice shot on goal. Almost trickled its way in. Now that comes back to the D. And JMO gets it in low. Carson, and that comes out to Jackson. And looking to shoot short-handed there. And Carson just takes a reverse hit, but he's okay. And that's going to Yeah, and this power play not clicking today, at least not on that power play. Okay, so 31 seconds left in the penalty. Western Mass did doing a good job on that kill. Oh, nice shot there. And Durso with a follow-up rebound. And it's a nice shot on goal, and then Durso was there to collect those scraps. And nice power play goal. So this line certainly making it happen today. So far, so good. And these Hawks really just did a nice job coming back after that initial shock of how this opponent is playing. Okay, so Western Mass tries to get it up to the point, but that gets by him. Chasing, oh, nice job to step in there. Oh, and that's unfortunately offsides, but okay, so we have Patrick at the dot. We have LB and Robbie. Elijah gets it over to Christian. Christian, oh, just a nice pass to LB just by him, but it was a nice idea, and that's going to turn into an icing. But it was a nice idea. And that's going to come all the way back to the Icehawks zone. Okay, fighting for the puck is Christian. Into the zone is Western Mass. Western Mass, oh, that's just off his stick, and Christian collects that, gets it over to Robbie. Robbie nicely over to his center. Oh, and nicely over to LB. LB does a nice job getting it in deep, looking to forecheck here. Nice job by the Hawks of passing again, moving that puck, which is what they need to do. Oh, took a couple of cracks at it, but couldn't stuff that in. Oh, tries to get it over to LB. That just bounced over his stick. And now that comes back. Pinching down is our D, I think Elijah. And Patrick backing him up now. Behind the net is Elijah. Working. LB gets it out to the D nicely. And, oh, shooting was Patrick, but that got blocked. And nice step in by Christian. Elijah gets it over to Patrick. Coach looking for them to get it in deep to look for a change. And now Caden is on the ice. And that gets over to Caden. Caden tries to get it in. Patrick still making himself a menace and doing a good job of it. He's a one-man forechecking crew. Okay, that's... Okay, now Will Case is on the ice now. That comes back to the puck's right in front of us, actually. Okay, yeah. Christian nicely off his skate onto his stick. That goes over to Will. Will tries to get it to the middle. He does. Blake wheels into the zone, just knocked off his stick. And now that comes out to Jackson. Jackson pinches in. And that just gets by him. And okay, so we're going to have a line change here. Okay, so we have Blake, Luke, Carson, Jameson, and Jackson on the ice. And okay, so that comes back. Jameson, nice job coming around the net. Jamison with a head of steam. Oh, and Jamison took a nice shot. Goalie made the save. And he's lucky he held on to it. There were two Icehawks with their stick down where they were supposed to be, just waiting for that rebound, and it never came. So good job by the goalie to freeze that. Okay, so we have a face-off in the Western Mass zone. And that makes its way out of the zone. Chasing is Jackson. Jackson does a nice job reversing that over to Carson. And that comes back to Jamison. Jamison gets it out to Luca. Luca with a nice cross-ice pass over to Carson. Carson gets it. Oh, unfortunately, that was just a couple steps offsides. All right, so we have a face-off just outside the zone. 22 seconds left in the period. 2-1 lead, Hawks. And okay, that gets deep into the zone, and around it comes, and good pinch in there by Jackson. 5 seconds, 4, 3, 2. So time winding down here, and that's going to come out of the zone, and that'll end the period. So just a really interesting first period. I think this is going to be a good game for the Hawks. So Western Mass, these Wizards came out, I think surprised these Hawks a little bit, surprised me certainly. Not that I was expecting them to be a bad team, but they did come out very fast, very physical, and really had us on our heels for the first 6 or 7 minutes of that period. And I think Coach Delmonico made a couple personnel adjustments that I noticed, and I think the players just made some adjustments themselves and realized that we have to move the puck even faster now, and also slow these Wizards down in the neutral zone, which is what they've done. They've also done a nice job of getting the puck in deep and forechecking. So good adjustment by these Hawks to come back and take a 2-1 lead into the second period. So yeah, nice close up of Coach Delmonico giving his words of wisdom. Okay, so we're gonna kick it off here. Second period. 2-1 Hawks lead. This period starting like the second period, same 5. Okay, here we go. So that's gonna come back to Jackson. Jackson does a nice job. And a big hit by probably Jamison. Oh, a nice idea there by Durso trying to get it to Blake. Blake had a stick in the right place, but just the goalie made a nice save. And nice pass by Durso to Blake. Blake on a breakaway. Oh, Blake just loses an edge, and that might actually be a penalty. It is. He did not lose an edge. He just drew his 792nd penalty of his career. League leading. And Hawks doing a nice job moving that puck. This Blake, Luca, Carson line just has been playing together for so long. They just really understand each other and where they're going to be, and it's just really good to see it all come together. Okay, so we have Jackson at the dot here, and a very big Wizard center comes out of the zone, but Jamison Husky's not liking that, and so he puts a body into him, and here comes Jackson with a head of steam into the zone. He's got 2 Hawks closing in. A nice idea by Jackson. but just off the skate. Oh, Jameson. I think that was a shot pass, actually. And that comes back down low. They're looking to set up. Durso chasing. That comes out to the D. And comes back out to the D, but just by Jameson. Jameson has it. Looking for a nice long pass over to... Oh, nice centering pass. Oh! Carson with a nice shot. Didn't waste any time. Just stepped into that one, but the goalie made a nice save. So we were going to have a first period intermission interview with none other than Case Ayers, but unfortunately I think he had to take a potty break. So we'll do it after the second period. Oh, and just a nice job by LB. It was a nice pass. Who passed that? Do you know, Josh? Who passed that? Elijah. So a nice pass by Elijah down low, and LB just put his stick in the right place. Yeah, with his blade angled in the right way, and he pulled a Chris Kreider. Just a really nice job by LB. It's a beautiful, beautiful goal. So good job. And nice pass. Okay, so that comes out to Christian. Christian gets it to, and it looks like we might have a penalty, and we do. We have a trip. So Hawks are going to go on a kill. Okay, here we go. Hawks on a kill here. And looks like that's going to be an icing. Okay, so that's going to come back out. Okay, looking to kill a penalty here with 12 minutes, 43 seconds left in the period. Durso with the puck. And does a nice job just to try to get it in deep. Does. That comes all the way back. Comes up to Carson. It's going to turn into an offsides, I think, and it does. This Hawks penalty kill has just been really, really good this season. They were challenged early in the first EJ Showcase. They took a lot of penalties and they had to really fight them off. And I think they gave them some good early season experience in killing penalties, and they've been doing a good job ever since. So, okay, so that comes back to Christian. Christian tries to get it up, gets it to Durso. Durso has it, and actually that's off his stick, and then it comes back. And nice save by Maltby. That was a hard shot, a nice save. All right, so that's going to turn into an icing. And 38 seconds left on this penalty. And we're going to have a line change, I think all four. So we have Blake, Jackson, LB, and JMO on the ice. So face off in the Icehawks zone. Western Mass looking to set up, and nice save by Maltby. So 23 seconds left in the period. In the penalty. 11 minutes, 43 seconds left. 3-1 Hawks. Another face-off here. Okay, so they're battling in the corner here. And, oh, nice job by Western Mass, but Maltby did a nice job coming out and cutting that angle. And now a little scramble in front, and oh, just a nice clear by LB. We're a badly needed clear, which is not going to turn into an icing, which is great. And that gets wheeled around the boards. The penalty's over now. Stepping down is LB, doing a good job there. And now digging for it is JMO. JMO with someone on his back, but JMO just shrugs that off and gets it up the boards. And still battling for it. A couple of Hawks. And now that comes behind the net to Jackson. Jackson tries to wheel it up to LB. LB does a nice job of using his body to shield and get the puck. And so now, oh, that's a nice outlet pass to Blake. Blake wheeling into the zone. Oh, and just knocked off his stick. And that's going to come back to JMO. JMO's going to try to get it up to LB. He does, and LB with a shot on goal and save by the goalie. So we're going to have a line change here. I think we're going to have 5 out, 5 in. So we do. So we're going to have Robbie, Caden, and Will, and then we're going to have Christian and Elijah on D. And comes up to Caden. Caden tries to get it in deep behind the goal, but that went into the netting. Okay, so we have Robbie at the dot here. Robbie wins that face-off, and that comes up. Nice job by Caden getting that in deep, and Will doing a nice job of keeping that in. Gets this by him. This could turn into a 2-on-1, and it does. And oh, another nice save by Maltby. Maltby makes another 2 really, really good saves. Just did a nice job of cutting that angle, and then he was able to fight off a rebound as well. So nice job. Maltby having a great game. Okay, so that's going to come over to Carson. That's just by him. Another save. And Durso with the puck goes into the zone and gets it in deep. And he's going to look to forecheck. And nicely knocked off his stick. And Jameson sort of mishandles that, but does a nice job recovering, getting it up to Blake. Blake can't handle that, and that comes over to JMO again. JMO has it. And he's challenged behind the net, and now Blake comes in to help him. They're still battling there. And now Jackson gets it up to Luca. Luca digging for it. And that comes back to Jameson. And Jameson gets hit, and that's going to turn into a penalty. And we have a pretty... So I think this team is getting frustrated. And just put a hit on Jameson, which is completely unnecessary. But Jameson's okay, fortunately. And that's going to be a penalty. So we have another Icehawk power play. So we'll see if we can convert on another power play here. So a minute 30 on the power play. 8 minutes, 59 seconds left in the period. 3-1 lead, Hawks. And good step in by Blake. Blake, doing a nice job getting it to the net, but that was just knocked off the stick. And nice job. Nice save by the goalie. Durso was on a breakaway, and did a nice job on his backhand, but goalie made a nice save, and temper's flaring here. And Hawks still on a power play. And face-off won by Jackson. Came back and shot on goal and easily handled by the goalie. So we're going to do this again. Face-off won again by Jackson. Big shot by Jameson, but off target that time. And Carson knocked off the puck. Durso doing a nice job on a back check. And and that flutters in front of the goal, but there was no one there to put it home. And Jameson looking for that top corner, and that comes back. That was an interesting sequence. A lot of hitting going on around here. This game's turning physical for a glorified scrimmage, and looks like Rainey's going to go in the box this time. So I think we have a 4-on-4. Yeah, so 4-on-4 for 3 seconds, and then it's going to turn into a Wizards power play. All right, so face off behind the goal, and nice job by Patrick to break that up. Comes behind the goal. Icehawks have it. They try to get out of the zone. They do, but that comes back to Western Mass. They're looking to reset in their own zone. They get it through the neutral zone, but that gets off their stick. Nice step up by Christian, as he often does. And nice job by Elijah to step into that one and takes the shot, but that gets blocked, so he gets it in deep. Well done. 54 seconds left in the penalty. And Western Mass looking to get it up, and they do, but that turns into an icing, so that's going to come all the way back. Okay, so Hawks looking to kill this penalty. 46 seconds left on it. And nice another face-off win there by Jackson. So that gets off Christian's stick, and Christian does a nice job of making himself a pest and just bothering the shooter enough to alter his shot. And now Elijah has it, and he looks to get it up, but that gets picked off. Another nice save by Malpe. Malpe having a great game, as we mentioned. Puck is up in the air, now it's behind the net. Wizards have it, and that's not going to be or is it a goal? No, that's not a goal. That's waved off. Not quite sure. Okay, so 15 seconds left on the penalty now. And that comes over to just off by Jackson, actually. And big scramble in front of the net. And Maltby finds that and freezes it. Okay, so now it's Blake at the dot. Okay, that's up to Blake, and now Carson's out of the box. And trying to center it is Blake, but that got blocked. Now they're battling at the boards. And this Western Mass team is it's getting very physical. Carson in the middle of it. Carson is not happy. And this Western Mass team just very frustrated and just looking to hit now. And we certainly don't want any injuries. We don't ever want injuries, but especially in a game like this that doesn't count for anything, and no need for any of that. So Carson's in the box again, and not sure why there is a penalty actually on the Western Mass side. So we're gonna have 5-on-5 hockey, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, so they're just offsetting penalties. And actually, I see 4 skaters. Yeah, I'm not quite sure because there's no penalty on the board, but I think it's like I'm trying to sort this out right now because I'm a little confused because there's a Western Mass skater in the box. Carson's in the box. Okay, here comes another skater. So I think we might have a major on Western Mass because I just saw a second skater go into the box. So that would mean that Western Mass is shorthanded, which they are now. So it's a 5-on-4. Shot on goal. Oh, another nice shot, and Patrick gets it back to the D. I think or that's Jackson that has it, and now it's back again. And that goes back to the D. Shoots, that gets blocked. Trying to clear it, and they finally do, but I think that's going to turn into an icing, and it does. Okay, that comes to Blake. Nice pass and shot by Jamison. Jamison wasn't happy with what he got on that shot. It was a nice idea, but just couldn't get enough on it. Goalie ended up making an easy save, but it was a good idea. It was a good seam pass by Durso, and Jameson did the right thing and stepped into it. Just couldn't get what he wanted on it. So, okay, so we have a face-off. Blake at the dot here. Back to the D. Jameson with the puck. Nice drop pass. Okay, so penalties over. 3 minutes, 43 seconds left in the period. 3-1 Icehawk lead. And nice shot by Christian. Goalie makes a glove save on that. Back to Christian. Christian gets it down low, but that comes out to Western Mass. They're looking to break out. They do. They're going through the neutral zone with a head of steam, but nice job backtracking of these Hawks, which are known to do. And Christian with a nice outlet pass to LB just off his stick. LB doing a nice job himself of backchecking. Oh, nice idea by Robbie to try to get that down low. Christian was going to take that. Oh, and LB tried to do another Chris Kreider, tried to pull another one of those, and that time it didn't work, but it was a good idea. And looking to backcheck of these Hawks. And nice save by Maltby again. And LB doing a nice job shielding the puck. And we have an offsides if I'm not mistaken. That's going to come just outside the zone. Okay, we'll do this again. Another face-off. One by Robbie. Good job there. And Robbie into the zone. Robbie's going to, he's going to shoot. That gets blocked. Comes to a Western Mass player. They look to transition, but that's broken up by Elijah nicely. And that's going to come back to Elijah again. Elijah does a nice job trying to get it over to Z-Pointer. Just past Christian. And now Christian gets a puck again, actually recovered nicely. And LB gets it into the zone, looking to forecheck. And, just in front. And that gets in deep again, and they're looking to change. And they do. In front, and just shot wide, Wizards, and that comes out, and Patrick with the puck, he comes through the neutral zone, as it turns into a 2-on-1, tries to pass it to Carson, but that gets blocked. And nice shot by Patrick, nice backhand, but that gets saved by the goalie. Back to Jackson. And nice job by, I think, Jameson, right, to collect that. And then over to Patrick. Patrick into the zone nicely. Tries to backhand it pass, but just behind Blake. And 44 seconds left in the period. And back with it is Blake. Blake tries to get it over to the D. He does. Nice pass over to Patrick. Patrick into the zone. Patrick still has it. And he gets ridden into the boards. 12 seconds left, actually. They're all still battling. And Blake gets the puck, puts it in low, cleared, and that'll be the end of the period. So another interesting period. Got very, very physical there, and a lot of frustration, mostly I think from the Wizards side, and Hawks, responding with physicality, which sometimes you have to do, and a good amount of penalties in that period. So hopefully things sort of cool off a little bit, but a good competitive game for sure. And as promised, we have Case Ayers here, who is a phenomenal hockey player in his own right. And he has a few words to say. I'm going to ask him a couple of questions. So this is, of course, the brother of our wonderful defender. What's your brother's name? Eli, right. Eli Ayers, exactly. And what's your name? Case, right, exactly. So, Case, what do you think so far? How's the game been going?
Good.
Yeah? Okay, so what do you think the Icehawks can do better?
More passing.
More passing? Okay. And what else do you think? Yeah, right. Okay. So do you think the game is getting too physical, or is it no?
Too physical.
It's even for you, and you're a physical player. So if you think it's getting physical, it must be very physical, right? All right. So any last words before they drop the puck? No, just good luck, boys, right? How about a thumbs up? We say good luck and a thumbs up. All right. Awesome. Thank you. Yeah. Want to shout out to your grandparents? Say hi to your grandparents. Okay. Thank you. Thanks, Case. All right. So here we go. And okay. 3-1 lead. And Jamison into the zone, and he's battling behind, and there to help him is Blake. Blake has it. He gets it in deep, and Carson looking to get the puck, and he's battling. Blake looking to help him again. And shot on goal by Luka, saved by the goalie. And so we're going to face off in the Wizard zone. And getting it in deep nicely is Jamison. And comes out Blake doing a nice job trying to keep that in. Jamison with the puck, tries to put it on goal. And that's going to come out of the zone. Jamison's going to look to reset. Comes over to Durso. He gets it in deep, looking for a change. And they get one. And that comes back to Jackson. Jackson has it. And that's going to come around the boards. Giving chase is Jamo. Jamo looking. Surveying. Oh, nice pass. And nice job there by Patrick. And, a nice shot by LB. And that's going to come out. Jackson giving chase on that one. And he's around his own net. He's going to get it out. And just off LB's stick, and LB's going to give chase. And still battling at the blue line, and we have a whistle there. Puck probably went into the bench. And now we're going to have a line change here. So we have Caden and Will coming out. And centering that line is Robbie. And then Elijah and Christian on D. Elijah tries to get it up. Caden. And they have a 2-on-1 here. And nice save by Malpe again. And Malpe does a nice job of getting that pad out and taking away that low shot. So well done there by Malpe. Malpe having a really, really strong game. We keep saying that, but he is. Okay, so that's going to come over to Will. Will's giving chase. And Christian. Oh, another nice save by Malpe on a breakaway that time. Christian now has it, tries to get it up, can't that time, and does a nice job getting his stick in the way. And that comes back to the D, shoots, and that goes high. Will Case does a nice job getting it out of the zone. And looking to reset of the Wizards, they're coming up with a head of steam. And stopped by an Icehawk, and they're going to try this again, resetting. And that comes back to Christian. Christian gets it up to Will. Will gets it into the zone. Now he's well into the zone, which is great. Nice job by Will. And the Wizards, it looks like they're going to... It did not turn into an icing. I think that went off the skate. And a long pass that's probably going to... Oh, no, it's not going to turn into an icing. The Wizards got to it first. And nice shot by Carson, saved by the goalie. And back for it is Elijah. Elijah gets it over to Christian. And Durso gets it in deep. And that comes out, and that comes all the way back to Jamison. Jamison has it. He has time, and that's going to... And Durso gets it in deep, looking to forecheck. I have a feeling Coach Delmonico's instructions at the break was, we have a lead here. Let's get it in deep and let's forecheck. And that's what they've been trying to do, and I think they've been doing a reasonably good job of that. So there's 10 minutes left in the period. 3-1 lead Hawks. Comes back to Jameson. Jameson shoots! Oh, nice deflection in front. And we have a goal there. Just a really nice deflection. That might have been Jamison Huskin. It was. Nice shot at the point. Nice deflection by Jamison. Beautiful, beautiful goal. Another nice hockey play. Just Hawks playing good hockey. Just really good hockey. Nice goal, huh? Okay, face-off. Patrick at the dot. Wins that face-off. Gets it over to... Gets back to Jamison again. That gets over to Jackson. That gets blocked. Oh. Shot high. Oh, and another nice save by Malpe. Just his positioning has been on point. And we're going to have a line change here. Smolpy, yeah. Smolpy made a couple of really nice saves, but he can't do everything. And that time, it just couldn't clear. The puck couldn't get cleared, and Wizards were just able to tap it in. So now we have a 4-2 game with 9 minutes, 29 seconds left in the period. All right, so Elijah has it, comes out of the zone, and nice pass over to LB. LB just off his stick, and Blake doing a nice job backpedaling and to defend, and it takes away that, and which is a nice job. And nice shot by Elijah. Lost that for a second and then picked it up and did a nice job. A nice shot and nice save by Maltby. Oh, deflected on net, and Maltby with that nice sharp glove, and made sure that doesn't turn into anything. Okay, behind the net. And battling for it's Elijah. Gets over to Carson. Carson does a nice sidestep into the zone. And back to the D. Christian is going to try to put that on net. And it looked like Patrick was thinking about doing a little cross move. And nice shot by Luca, and I'm not sure, that might have been deflected by Carson. And it was, so. Another nice hockey play. All right, so we have a 5-2 game. Comes back to Christian. Christian gets it up to Patrick. Patrick sidesteps. He gets taken down. No penalty there. Elijah does a nice job sidestepping himself. And into the zone's Elijah, doing a nice job, Patrick, of staying on sides. And Patrick wheels around. Okay, so we're going to have a change on the D, I think. So we have okay, here we go. Back four, it's Jamison. Jamison has it. He tries to swing it up to Will. Just by him. Oh, big shot. But that goes high. Stepping down is Western Mass. And back battling for it. Oh boy, nice save with his stick by Maltby. They try to get out of the zone. Still in the zone. Western Mass still banging away. And nice job to break that up is Jamison. And Patrick with the puck, but that gets knocked off his stick. And Wilcase looking to forecheck. And that comes wheeling around, comes all the way back to Jackson. Jackson has it, goes over to nice centering pass. And Will was there, but really couldn't get enough on it. But nice idea. Comes back to Western Mass, comes over, and back to the D. And that's going to come back. Maltby just leaves it for Jamison. Jamison has it. He gets it over. And into the zone is Jackson. Jackson wheeling, turning. And looking for his D. Oh, he actually centered it. Nice job. And shot by Jamison. That goes wide. Comes back. Nice job by Jamison to just get that over. And nice shot by Robbie, but that goes wide. And okay, so Western Mass into the zone. Elijah. Oh, nice defensive play by Elijah. Just took his body and then just came around with the stick. Just a defenseman's play. And that was just well done. Really, really well done. Okay, so we're going to have a change here. And 4 minutes, 44 seconds left in the period. 5-2 lead. Okay, Patrick at the dot. That comes back to Elijah. Elijah gets it down low. And Hawks have it. They're behind the net. And that comes out to Elijah. Elijah has it. Durso gets it over to Christian. Christian shoots, but that goes high. And that was, I think, a shot pass, but no one there that time. And nice step down. A nice back check by Durso to back up Christian. Okay, so Christian back for it, gets it up. Carson tries to get it up. That's in the neutral zone. And nice back check by these Hawks. And gets it over to Patrick. That time couldn't get it up. That goes wide, and that's going to come back to the D. They're going to step down, take a shot, but that gets blocked. Elijah after it. Nice job. Comes up to Durso. Durso tries to get it up to Carson just off his stick. And that's going to just off Blake's stick. Caden on the ice. And that's going to come in deep. That's going to turn into an icing. And so we have 3 minutes, 9 seconds left in the period. 5-2 Hawks lead. Okay, Hawks looking to finish strong here. Okay, that comes back just off Jackson's stick, and Jackson nicely over to Caden. Caden into the zone. Caden tries to get it in deep that time. And Jameson has it. He comes back again to Caden. Caden, nice pass over to Will, just off his stick. Will has it again. He goes back to the D. Jackson gets it down low. Gibbon chases Caden now. Caden gets it back to the D, but that goes just off Jameson's stick. And nice back check there by Jackson, which we've just seen again all season. And now Blake into the zone. Happy just to put it on net and force the goalie to freeze it. Okay, so Jameson, shoots. Glove saved by the goalie. And with it is Patrick. He gets it down low. Comes back out to Western Mass. Patrick does a good job of stepping down on that. And Robbie does a good job of... And that's going to come back to Jackson. Jackson has it. He's going to do a nice job of saucing it over to his D partner. And Jameson... LB does a nice job getting it in the zone and puts a nice shot on goal. And that comes up to Jackson. Jackson has it. He's looking to reset. Minute 20 seconds left in the period. And that comes over. And Western Mass looking to transition. A minute left in the game. And nice job by Jackson to get that out. And Patrick is smelling blood in the water that time, but that got broken up. And now chasing is Jameson. 45 seconds left. Nice sidestep there by Jameson. And he gets it up nicely to Patrick. Patrick just let it go to Carson. Carson gets it to Luca. And back to Carson. That time they couldn't connect. And that gets down to Luca. Luca and still banging away back to the D. And over to Jameson. Jameson. It's over to Carson, I think. Yep. And that's the end of the game. So just really strong performance by these Hawks. Again, moving the puck, showing their physical side, showing that if you want to take a physical game to them, then they're more than happy to oblige that game. But again, moving the puck well, a lot of creativity in the offensive zone, good, strong defensive play, good all-around game, very strong game. So we'll see everyone tomorrow. South Kent, I believe the game's at 3:15 or 3:30, and over and out.